Good day, Wolves. Today is October 23rd, 2024. My name is Josh.
And I'm Clarissa. We've got some exciting updates and events coming up, so let's dive right in.
But first, if you are willing, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, now on to the events. On October 23rd, today, our varsity field hockey teams faces off against Cheyenne Mountain at 4:30 p.m. at Cheyenne Mountain High School.
Later this evening, the girls' varsity flag football team takes on Columbine in the playoffs at Legacy High School at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. It's going to be an intense game under the lights.
Have you ever wondered how your vote could make a difference in the school community? Well, Valet and Ferris made a video all about it. Let's check it out.
Good morning, everybody. The election is in 13 days. Let's see what some students have to say about that.
Well, I don't really like either of the candidates, if I'm being honest, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably vote for Trump.
I'll be voting for Harris.
Donald J. Trump.
Probably Kamala Harris.
I just think his policies are better overall. I think he has a little bit more structure to his policies, whereas Harris's policies are a little bit more loose and allow more leniency.
Because her values align more with mine.
Because I'm sick and tired of our border being open and me losing thousands of dollars to Ukraine.
I don't fully agree with all of the things she says, but it's better than what Trump says, in my opinion.
People in the age of 18, I think it's 18 to 22, have some of the lowest voter turnout in the entire country and have for decades. So we're really fortunate to live in a country where we get to choose not only our elected officials, but also have our voice heard on really important issues. So on ballots all around the country this year, the people are going to get to vote on things that have to do with abortion, things that have to do with environmental rights, things that have to do with guns. Really important issues that we hear about on the news every day, we get to cast our vote for and help make a decision for.
I think it's important to vote so that when you complain about any policy that you don't like or any law that you don't like, you could say, I voted for something different and I was the one who tried to make a change.
I think it's important to put your voice out there because these people are the ones leading our country, so.
Well, I think it's important to vote to get your name out there, to get your rights out there and to get everything that you stand for out there. It's good to get your opinion out and it's good to get how you believe out.
It's important to vote because if you don't and just say, oh, I'm not going to vote this year because it doesn't matter, that's not really a good thing to say. I believe everyone should vote no matter what.
Juniors will all have the opportunity to register to vote today. So advisory teachers of juniors will have this. This is a registration sheet that you can fill out. Even if you think you're already registered, you can register again. And if you register, you get a sticker to proudly wear saying, pack the vote.
Go out and vote. This is Valet
And Ferris
signing off.
Wow, that was really insightful. Thanks, Valet and Ferris, for showing us how we can make a difference with our votes. Now, let's keep things moving.
Moving on to October 24th, our boys varsity soccer team will be away at Smoky Hill High School, playing Smoky Hill at 4:30 p.m.
Meanwhile, our varsity field hockey team has another match that same day at 5 p.m., this time at Legacy Stadium, where they'll go up against Smoky Hill.
And for our volleyball fans, the Centennial League Challenge starts at 6:30 p.m. with our girls varsity volleyball team competing against multiple schools. The location is still to be determined, so stay tuned for more info.
Have you been looking for a new club to join or just want to explore a different culture? Well, we've got the perfect opportunity. The Chinese Club is meeting on October 25th in room L107. It's a great way to learn, connect, and maybe even pick up some cool new phrases along the way. And hey, if you can't make this meeting, don't worry. Future meeting dates are displayed on the poster, so be sure to check them out.
Now for some exciting news from the Bravo Entertainers. We're excited to announce that tickets are now on sale for Bravo Entertainers' upcoming production of The Alibis, running from October 23rd through the 25th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $15, and your ticket includes dessert, which makes the experience even sweeter.
This comedy follows a group of eccentric suspects all scrambling to prove their innocence after a mysterious murder takes place. Each character has a wild, unbelievable alibi that leads to unexpected twists and laugh-out-loud moments throughout the show.
This is sure to be an evening of fun, intrigue, and delicious treats. Get your tickets now and don't miss out.
If you haven't participated in We Belong Week yet, it's never too late to start. Today is October 23rd and it's Decades Day. Dress as your favorite decade and make friendship bracelets at lunch.
Tomorrow, October 24th, is Inside Out Sources Day. Freshmen wear blue, sophomores wear red, juniors wear black, and seniors wear purple or their overalls.
And Friday, October 25th is Spirit Gear Day. Wear your Grandview gear and join in on games with sources of strength during lunch. Let's end the week on a high note.
How much money do you make a year?
More than you for sure.
But do you budget as well as I do?
What's budgeting?
You should probably know what this is. Let's send it over to Shreya to tell us more.
Hey everyone, my name is Shreya and welcome to Wealth Wednesdays, where we will be teaching you guys ways to manage your money wisely. Regardless of whether you have a job, get an allowance, or haven't started thinking about income yet, it is important to start early when it comes to your financial education, especially as you advance through high school and enter college. Today, we're going to be talking about budgeting and how you can start doing it as a high school student. Budgeting is all about creating a plan for your money. First, figure out how much you're earning, maybe from a part-time job, allowance, or even doing chores. Next, write down your expenses. Things like snacks, clothes, hanging out with friends, or saving for something bigger like a new phone or video game. You want to make sure you don't spend more than you earn so you can reach your savings goals. An easy way to start budgeting is by dividing your income into categories. For example, you could use the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs like transportation or school supplies, 30% for wants like entertainment or eating out, and 20% goes to savings. If you don't have major expenses yet, you can tweak the percentages to fit your needs. To help you track this, apps like Mint or Every Dollar are great tools. You can also use a Google Sheets spreadsheet or a simple notebook to track your spending and income each week. These tools will give you a clear picture of where your money is going and help you stay within your limits. Ultimately, budgeting teaches you discipline and helps you make better financial decisions. If you start now, you'll be better prepared for bigger expenses in the future, like saving for college, a car, or even an emergency fund.
Thanks, Shreya. Now I know not to spend my whole paycheck every single month on clothes and gambling.
Now let's shift gears. Risa and Clarissa made a powerful video on Team Enough, a club dedicated to stopping gun violence. Let's check it out.
In the state of Colorado, as well as the United States, gun violence has become an increasing issue. This has gotten to the point where on average 12 kids are killed per week because of gun violence.
Team Enough is a student-led club that advocates for safer communities and ending gun violence. This may include passing laws through legislation, petitions, and just helping the community.
So this year, thanks to the national organization Team Enough, we could go in lots of different directions, and so we put a survey in front of our club last month, and it helped us narrow down our goals. In the short term, we want to get more students to sign petitions, and so luckily with the We Belong Club, or week, we're gonna get more signatures on those petitions.
It's always good for all of us to learn better ways to maybe prevent all of this to begin with. Like how do we socialize with one another? How do we treat one another? How do we accept one another and our differences and get along? So yeah, those are some ways that I would hope we would benefit from a group like this.
Enough determination and willingness to try anything is possible. This is a perfect example of what can be done when you see a problem. Your age does not have to be a barrier between you and making change.
This is Risa
and Clarissa signing off for GVTV.
What an important message. Thanks, Risa and myself. And don't forget, Team Enough has a meeting before school on Friday, October 25th. Be sure to attend if you're interested in making a difference.
Finally, we wrap up the week with a football game you won't want to miss.
On October 25th at 7 p.m., our varsity football team takes on Eagle Crest at Legacy Stadium. Get ready to bring the energy. This one's going to be electric.
That's all for today's announcements, Wolves. Make sure to show up, show out, and represent Grandview with pride.
Before we say goodbye, make sure to scan our feedback QR code.
Don't be afraid to give us your amazing ideas, and we'll be sure to implement them if possible.
Have a great day, and don't forget,
We are one pack. Go
Go
Wolves!
Wolves!